Welcome back, everybody. Today we have Ct Toys Scarlet Spider. To my surprise and to your surprise as well, this was requested. I specifically bought this figure to review it on the channel based on a request from a poll. Yeah, let's just get straight into the unboxing. So we're gonna unbox this bad boy, see how the packaging came. Typically the packaging has been pretty well so far in terms of Ct Toys. I know they've been having some issues with Mafex and Marvel reaching out to them. They've had some problems on AliExpress. So let's see how this figure is and how this figure compares to the original. I do not have the original to show you side by side, but I probably will be scaling it next to 185. Let's throw this away. So this is the packaging. The packaging came very, the packaging for the most part came well. From the front to the side to the back to the bottom, but then on the top there's a bit of a dent right here. Nothing too big. I'm pretty sure almost every single release that I've gotten in the mail has had a dent somewhere in the box. I do notice that this box is a little bit thicker compared to the Miles Morales and Wolverine Ct Toys. Now, as you see on the box, the Scarlet Spider and the Ct Toys logo, him on the side. We have the side art here, the poses on the back and everything that he comes with. So just bear with me as I unbox him. Also, sorry if I sound a little sick. I mean, I just came in from the cold and I'm kind of been a little sick here and there. So I might sound a little funny, but it's okay. We're working through it, right? So here we have the box, the inside plastic box. It comes with the front and the back. The back piece being the web. Ooh, and that stand, right? So let's have a closer look at the figure, right? Here he is, right? Here's a close-up of him with the hoodie, which actually looks very nice. It is a bit linty. There's like a little lint coming out, but you can barely see it on camera. The head sculpt looks pretty good, and honestly, he looks pretty good. No complaints on how he looks. Let's see if anything breaks while we review him, but there is some silver paint coming out on the belt. But man, so far so good. There is like a little blue paint right here too as well, but again, nothing too crazy. A little lint on the hood, but that's to be expected. We do have a very loose knee, but we'll get into articulation later. You see like a little brown splatter here on the ankle below the strap. Just some minor paint issues on mine. I don't really want to take off the hoodie because for the most part you're going to have the hoodie on. So this is what you're really going to be looking at here. But yeah, let's get into articulation now. So we do have the issue on the knee, but he is double jointed. I wanted to check if his wrist peg was loose. He kind of fits above the T-pose, sort of. I would say like T-pose, but maybe a little bit above if I warmed him up. I just don't want to break him right now. Ab crunch, pretty good ab crunch. And going back, he has pretty good range. And his head, it's a little tight, but I'd say it moves pretty well, side to side. I'm trying to be gentle, but also show you the articulation, because I can already tell he's a little flimsy, at least in some areas. So he has the drop down leg. His leg would probably come up that much higher. He's a little bit looser compared to other Ct Toys, but his leg would probably come up that much. I don't see it going any further than that. And we have a loose knee, right? That's because of the metal hinges in the knee. My Wolverine was like that as well. I'm not sure if that's something I can tighten. Some people have recommended the clear nail polish and maybe glue as a more permanent solution, but I'll be seeing how serious this is long term. On the left, it's fine for now. That is an issue that I've had with other figures, is that the knee does seem like it's going to be loose pretty quickly. And then we have the bicep swivel that I always forget about. We have the toe hinges that comes with the original. Again, not really forcing it too much, but showing how functional it is. And yeah, this is your Scarlet Spider. Those are pretty much all the points of articulation that I could think of. The issue isn't the articulation, but the problem is longevity and how long he's going to last. I'm probably not going to be posing him too much because I just wanted a Scarlet Spider to add to my collection. So he'll most likely be like that additional piece to my collection on my Spider-Man shelf. So yeah, let's get into the accessories. He does come with this extra hoodie with the big logo in the front and the big logo on the back. This is exclusive to the Ct Toys that did not come with the Mafex. This one comes with two hoodies, the one with the small logo and the one with the big logo. I think that this edition is pretty cool. And again, there's a lot of lint coming out. I'm not sure if the original was like that, but they're using a cheaper material because it's cheaper in price. So it's probably not the same material, but then again, it still looks great, especially on camera. We have the magnet feet, which I did use on the Miles Morales video, and the magnet feet worked well, but then after a while, the magnets actually came out of the feet. I'm not sure if this one's going to have a similar problem, but that's something to consider. He comes with an additional head sculpt, the wide-eyed head sculpt. He actually comes with another head sculpt too, but he does come with these huge eye lines that the other two head sculpts don't have. We have 5 pairs of hands, the web swinging hands or the thwipping hands, and then the web holding hands. Nothing too impressive, nothing too bad. I mean, it's just all red hands, you know. Open, relaxed hands. Extended open hands. Magnet open hands. And then for the webs. Let's look at the box real quick. He comes with 9 webs. Very impressive. So we have this extended web with a little curve on it. It has like a knot on it. Then we have this long web that you can put around his wrist. Let's get a close up for the details. This long web comes with 2. And then there's a web accessory with the swirl. Pretty cool. And then we get 2 of the shorter webs. Pretty cool if you ask me. This is a pretty good kit for any Spider-Man fan that wants more webs for his figures. This is the web that he holds when he's holding it in the web holding hands. He actually comes with 2 of these. This is a great array of accessories. For $18, you're getting all of these webs plus all of these head sculpts and soft goods. I think this is a pretty great package here with the Scarlet Spider. The Miles Morales and the 185 didn't come with these swirly webs and all of these different webs. These are very specific to the Scarlet Spider. So if you want, you can buy the Ct Toys for some web accessories. These alone would cost you like $20-something. Plus the soft goods, that's like $20 each for each soft good. And they look pretty okay. They don't look terrible. I would just say the lint is probably the main problem. And the black logo will probably fade over time. But it looks great on camera. I'm sorry, but it looks really good on camera. But when you see it in person, it can look a little faded a bit or like linty. But man, on camera, it looks exceptional. So honestly, you're probably going to end up looking at this and like, man, I might have to cop him just for the hoodie. Right? But again, if you're doing a custom too, this is a great opportunity for you to pick him up. So now let's just do a size comparison with other figures. So we have Marvel Legends Amazing Fantasy next to Scarlet Spider. Scales perfectly with the Ct Toys. We have SHF Final Swing. Scales pretty well with Scarlet Spider. We have Amazing Fantasy Ct Toys Scarlet Spider and SHF Final Swing. Now we're going to move on to Ct Toys Miles Morales. I believe he scales well. And the Mafex 185, which scales very well. I thought that the Ct Toys was going to be too small, but he actually looks really good next to the Mafex 185. Now we're going to take out Miles Morales and replace it with 2.0. Honestly, the Scarlet Spider is scaling very well. And I honestly thought that he was going to scale small next to my Reveltech 2.0 Spidey. But I was proven wrong again. They actually looked very well together. Size comparison is a success, and he scales well with all of my other figures. Now let's get into the final thoughts and the rating for this figure. So the big question of the day is Ct Toys Scarlet Spider worth $20? And the answer is yes. And I will tell you why. And I've been saying it multiple times throughout the video. The web accessories alone are fantastic. They look great. And they will make a great addition to any Spider-Man figure that you have. So that alone is a W. Then we're going to the additional head sculpts, which are a great addition to this figure. That's another W. So we have webs, 2 additional head sculpts, 5 pairs of hands, with magnet feet and magnet hands that might last you quite a bit. Another W. Then we move on to the 2 soft good hoodies, which is another W. Like, bro does not know how to take an L. The only L that I found was the articulation from the loose knee, leg, and obviously the painting. Some bad painting around the figure. But honestly, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. 6 to 7 out of 10 just because of the loose joints and then the paints. But Ct Toys, you can't expect longevity. You know, you get what you pay for. It's $20. How can you really say no to that? There are a lot of paint issues in a lot of places, but nothing too noticeable around the body. Stuff you can nitpick if you look closely, but he looks very great. He looks really good. And he articulates well. I don't really have any complaints besides obviously the paint and the loose joints. Nothing has broken so far throughout the review. I think he's worth the pickup. He comes with great accessories. He has great articulation. Scales well with a lot of other brands. He's not super, super tiny. You saw him next to the Mafex 185. He looks great. You saw him next to the Revoltech 2.0 Spidey. And it's one of the biggest Spider-Man figures that I have. So I recommend him. You should go pick him up, you know. He's only $20. You could probably find him for $18 right now on AliExpress. I think he's great. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know your thoughts on the Ct Toys Scarlet Spider, and let me know if you're going to be picking him up. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys again for watching another review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.